Hello everyone. Today we are going to be talking about the number system. So number system is classified into two more systems. Like when these two system combines, we get the number system. One is the real and the other is the complex system. But in this video my emphasis is going to be on real, and complex I'm going to do it in some other video hopefully. So real, in real numbers we're going to talk about rational, irrational, integers, then it's going to be in whole number, and then natural number. So the first one I'm going to talk about is integers. Integers are just basically positive and negative numbers, and there's no the numbers are not in decimals. That is the thing we have to remember. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. All of these are integers. So I'm going to write here not in decimal. Not in decimal. So now we're going to talk about rational numbers. Rational numbers are those numbers which can be written in the P and Q form, where P and Q belongs to integers. We notate integers with Z. This is a symbol representation of integers. Z. This is a symbol representation of integers. So when P and Q both are integers, we term it as rational numbers. That is a thing to remember. So now I'm going to give over here a couple of examples. For example, 3 over 2 is a rational number because 3 and 2 both are integers. 2 over 1 is a rational number because 2 and 1 both are integers. There are many. 5 over 2. Then I'm going to also write -3 over 2 as well, because -3 is an integer as well as 2. So irrational numbers are those numbers which can't be written in the P over Q form. For example, under root 2, pi, under root 3, under root 5, and then E as well. Now what is E? E is usually termed as Euler's number, which hopefully we are going to discuss later on. Euler's number. It has a value of 2.701. This is also an irrational number because it can't be written in the form of P over Q. Now over here I'm going to give you an example. For example, under root 2 over 1. Is this rational or irrational? Now if I see 1 belongs to an integer, definitely. But does under root 2 belong to an integer? No, it does not belongs to an integer. So under root 2 over 1 is an irrational number, not a rational number. So now we're going to talk about whole numbers. Now whole numbers are basically non-negative integers. Non-negative integers. Now why I'm using the word non-negative? Because whole numbers have 0, and you have to remember that 0 is neither positive nor negative. So that is the reason why I've used the word non-negative integers, and not only positive integers. I could have said, if I would have said positive integers, then it would have meant that 0 is not included. But as I've used the word non-negative, it means 0 is included and the positive integers are as well. So whole numbers is 0 plus positive integers. Now over here this is the notation of integer, and in above I write plus, so that means the positive integers. Now we're going to talk about natural numbers. Natural numbers are only positive integers. Positive integers. It does not they do not have. It does not have 0. It is positive integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so forth and so forth. Now, natural numbers are further classified into prime, even, odd, and composite. Prime means that a number is only divisible by itself, and 1. Divisible by itself and 1. For example, 2, 17, 5, 7, all of these are prime. Even numbers are those that are divisible by 2. Divisible by, it's not necessary that it is only divisible by 2. They can be divisible by 2 as well as from any other number as well, but in order for it to fulfill the definition of even, it needs to be divisible by 2. Then we have odd numbers are not divisible by 2. They can be divisible by many numbers, but the only reason why we are going to call it is odd is because it is not going to be divisible by 2. So now, composite are those numbers that are divisible by other than 1 and themselves. Divisible by 1, divisible by other than 1 and themselves. Like they have many numbers, like other than 1 and themselves, they do have other numbers which they can be divisible by. So those are termed as composite. So this brings me to the end of my video. So do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.